She's with us, sir.
Hopefully. Hopefully. So, like I was saying, that one of the first thing to note is, okay, the first thing is to look at the formatting of your content. I had already edited this one, but before I edited it, it was like this. Okay, I mean the first paragraph. All right.
Okay, okay. Boss, sorry, let me understand you. Okay, is it that the paragraph was there was too much in the first paragraph, too much
Not
words or
just too
something?
much work, like it's not properly indexed in a way that it will be easy for a reader to read. Look at the first paragraph. Computer science has grown to become one of the most important programs or courses in the university the world over. It is now look at that. It is now. You notice anything?
Okay, 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 yes.
Do you notice anything?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay, so there's a repetition of the it is now.
Yes.
All right. Now, apart from typo errors, before you publish your content, I don't know if you scan through it. There are words that show you red, like they are underlined, and that should normally show you that something is wrong. Okay.
Okay, but boss, a minute, please. Can you with me?
Yes, I am.
Good. You know, when my thinking was that when you copy a keyword, you leave this thing. For example, when you copy a keyword, most of them generally it's small letters. So my thinking was that if it's in those small letters, you just leave it that way. So it was. I knew that what you wanted in text as was a capitalization of that T, but I didn't want to do it because it was a keyword exactly copied that way. That's why I left it, and that's why I leave some.
Well, the point is in this kind of case now, like this top computer something now, top
Yeah.
top, if it is small letters and when it is in capital letters, it's the same thing. Top,
Okay.
like top
Okay.
computer school now, this top now, whether
Yes.
this T here is small or big letter, it is the same thing. In terms of Texas,
Okay.
whether this T is in small letter or big letter, it is the same thing.
Oh,
All
oh,
right.
oh, oh, I get now.
But
I
that
get.
does not mean that
Yes.
we're going to capitalize everything here.
Yes. Yes. I do.
But the ones that are just either noun or beginning of the sentence, there's a need to capitalize it. Do you get the point now?
I do.
Now, in terms of formatting, like I said in the other class, there's a need for you to check out for typo errors and some small mistakes. And before you publish, if you just scroll, you will see the typo errors underlined. Okay. So the
Yeah.
second thing is that your paragraphing is quite lumped. This is how it was before I edited it. So I came here now and I brought this thing down. Okay.
Yes.
So that is just to make it easier for the reader and to not have so many texts lumped up in one paragraph without any spacing. Do you get the point now?
Yes.
Now, the second this thing, they saw the next subheading. It was the same thing that was there also. It was like this. It was together. I brought it down. All right.
Yeah.
So that thing is just to make space in a way that it will be easy to read. So if you look at this now, you can read these two lines now and at least have a breathing space before you cannot to read the other ones. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that is the second thing. The next thing and the most one of the most important things is that some of the links that you people put in text are broken links. Like this place now. I think it's either that place or like this place now. This link now, if I open it, if I click on it now, it is not opening. Can you see this?
Yes.
So it means that this link now is no longer active on the internet. So wherever you got it from, I don't know. Okay. So it also means that this link now is a broken link. So there's a need to look out for this, that when you want to add a link, that you check the link and know that it is loading. Do you get?
Yes.
So as this thing is now, those who are reading the article cannot visit this website now because it's not loading. It's not on the internet. Okay, and I've noticed this particular one in a lot of Linda's work. A lot of her work, have broken links. Broken links. Now look at the impact of that thing. Let me just show you quickly. Like if this place now we're viewing this content as a user. Look at this place. Look at this place.
Yes.
Do you notice that this place now is cancelled? Like there's a line in between it.
Yes.
That line shows that that link is broken. That line is on this one, but it is not on this check. Okay?
Yes, yes.
But it is also on this one. So it means that this your article now has two broken links. And Google used to penalize for broken links. That is why one of those plugins that I listed for you guys is about broken links. So you don't have broken links on your platform. Google needs to go into your website and go out. If your links are broken, it's an issue. You will not have a circulation of search engine bots on your website. Okay?
Yes.
So please, there's a need to know that a link is working before we put it. If we see a link somewhere like that other link now, the one here, this one here now, that is broken. Look at this place now. This thing is broken, right?
Yes, sir.
I can just get a replacement for this thing. This is the university, right? This is the university. This is the official website of the university.
Yes.
All right, so I can come here and replace this thing. So this link now is fine. It's no longer broken. So the next one is this one. All right, so what is important about this link on is just to be sure that the link you're putting is working. That's just the point. Okay, so
Yes.
okay, so you put links that are working. Then the final thing for this particular corrections I want you to make is that I think you made a mistake in this your headers, the headings. So look at this first heading now. Top computer science schools in Texas. That is heading 2, right?
Yes.
What is needed to study computer science? Heading 2, which is correct. Best computer science program in Texas. Header 2, which is correct. Rice University, header 3, which is correct. Why? Why is this in header 3? It is correct because it is one of the best computer science program in Texas, right?
Yeah, the next one.
The next one, the University of Texas at Austin, is still one of the best computer science programs. So it doesn't make sense to be header 2.
Yes,
it is the same thing with Rice. It's in the same rank with Rice University. So this thing shouldn't have been header 2. It should be header 3. Do you understand now?
I do.
Texas A&M University College Station is one of the best computer science programs, which is correct to be header 3. However, top computer science programs in Texas is almost in the same region with best computer science program in Texas. So this should not be header 3 because it is not under best. Top is not under best. All right. So it is in the same region with best, which means this should not be header 3 but header 2.
Yes.
All right. So that's the last header. For now, nothing further. Nothing further. So I think one thing, maybe it's just because of me anyway, but I hate to read contents that are not indexed, not just on my website though. Any website I get into, and the content is not well paragraphed in a way that is easy to read, it irritates me a lot. Like content with paragraphs that are so big, like you see one paragraph will be in like 20 lines or 10 lines. Okay, it would really make a lot of sense to have your paragraphs well spaced and indexed. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of one paragraph. If I were to write this thing, it will not be more than 4 lines, like 4 lines before I give a space. Do you get the point now?
Yeah.
All right, so that makes it easier and much more interesting. You would believe me that if you are to read, if all these tests now, all these tests you've written were to be in one paragraph, it would be very difficult for you to read. Very, very difficult for you to read. So there's a need to give proper paragraphing. Then most importantly, when you want to publish, look at what you've written. What are the typo or grammatical errors that you may want to correct? Then apart from paragraphing and correction of typo errors, the links you are putting, which is the third thing, the links you're putting, are they actually leading to any place? Are they alive or dead? If they are dead, you are inviting Google penalty, and that will not be funny when it comes. The hammer used to be very heavy. If it lands on your website, boom, it used to be very, very heavy. Very, very heavy. Then when you're done checking the links that they are okay, the headers, which one is header 1, which one is header 2, which one is header 3? Header 1 is default, the title. Header 2, header 3, header 2, header 3, and so on and so forth. So those, yes, one other thing, one other last thing. The places you tag, the categories you tag, have no business with your post. Like for this post now, when I was editing it in the morning, I edited all these ones I'm showing you now, but I have to reverse them so that I will show you when we're having this class this night. All these I'm showing you now, I edited them, but I had to reverse them so that I will show you. You understand it better. So look at the categories you tagged. You first of all tagged opportunities. Yes. And there was also a tag of the uncategorized category. I think maybe you published it first before you now went and tagged and updated. So this thing
But
now,
sorry,
okay.
like in this particular category, yeah, I was really thinking since it wasn't scholarships, so I was
Well,
thinking where to place it.
it's not a scholarship, but it's about a school in
Okay, US.
US. Do you understand? So I
Okay,
am going to ordinarily tag US scholarships because those who are looking for anything in US will likely have interest. However, if this school now in US is offering, let's say, an internship opportunity, I will tag this in under opportunities.
okay,
Do you understand? But this school is not offering anything. They are not offering
yeah.
anything. So because of that, I'll just simply put them under US scholarships, and that US scholarship is enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just all. So the four things I've said. First of all, paragraphing. Second
Mm.
thing is to check for typo and grammatical errors. The third thing is to check that the links you have inserted are actually alive and working. And in terms of those links, oh, there are some other things. So third thing is to check that the links are alive and working. The fourth thing is to check your headers, header 2 and header 3. Okay. The fifth thing is to tag the appropriate categories. Appropriate categories. Now, the next thing is the next thing I noticed was the way you put your hyperlinks. That is the test, your anchor test. Your
Yeah.
anchor test. This something like here, check,
Yes.
are things that you rarely use. Maybe when you're boxed in such a tight corner. All right. If I am to write this thing now, look at what I will do. Look at what I will do. See, read more about Rice. So what am I writing? Rice University.
Yes.
So I will put read more about Rice University. University. I could stop or I'll put here. All right. So, but what I will
Okay.
highlight will not be this here. I will highlight Rice University.
Rice University.
Do you
Okay.
understand? So
Yes,
that
sir.
Google will pick up your anchor test as Rice University. The word here does not mean anything to Google. It is only the users that will know that what you are saying is that Rice University is discussed here. Do you understand? But
Yeah.
to search engine, that test is not leading anywhere. It does not, the word here to search engine does not correspond with the link that you are sending them to. So when search engine uses a link that you have embedded in your test to go to anywhere, the search engine is expecting to see something related to that thing you have highlighted as your anchor test. So if I highlight only here and search engine goes there, what it will see is Rice University, right?
Yes, sir.
And Rice University and here do not have the same, they don't have anything together. So I will highlight Rice University here. So I will put the link, the same link you were using before. I don't know if you got this now.
I did. I did. I was actually thinking that that's this text. I didn't know it was for search engine. I thought it was
Okay.
for humans, but
So I
it's
could
okay.
also do the same thing for here now and say to get information about admissions,
Yeah, exactly.
check here or something like I will do this one and say get get University of Texas, get of Texas admission information here. Look at what I've done. What I've done is to change the text entirely and say see University of Texas admissions information. All right.
Yes.
So what I will highlight here will be University of Texas admissions information. Does that make sense? So that the link that the search engines will fall or get to will be things that have something to do with the text I've highlighted as anchor text. So my anchor text here now is University of Texas admissions information. Do you understand it now?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I could also come here now and say, okay, this one is also another link, even though this link is broken. All right, so this one says to get more information about computer science department. Okay, that link should actually lead to their computer science department.
Yeah, I think it did.
So look at this now. This thing now, this link you earlier put here has no business with what you wrote to. So I'll simply Google University. That's to get the correct link of Texas computer science. All right.
Yeah.
So look at this. This is the computer science department.
But Chief, are you sure it's just Texas? No, Texas has how many schools? I mean, you know, of Texas, like they are up to 2 or 3.
Can you look at this now? University of Texas at Austin. Now look at the content. Okay. Look at the content. Okay. Texas A&M College, University College. Look at, there's something I just noticed now. There's a way you space your this thing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
After this Texas now,
Yeah.
You will see A and M. After the A and M, there was double space between the A and after the A and M and the university. There was double space there. Do you know that that thing changes the keyword?
Sure.
Do you know it does change the keyword?
No, sir, I didn't know.
So I don't know how you type, Sha. Maybe you type too fast, but these little things are actually the things that make all the difference in this word. So look at what we're trying to do. I'll get the link to this thing here. All right, University of Texas Computer Science. Okay, this is the link, and I know that the link is working. Okay.
Yes.
So I will come and insert the link. So I could use computer science department. All right. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll highlight computer science department and put the link. Computer science department. All right. But I will change this thing now. It will no longer be to get. It will now become something like see or read or view. Do you understand?
Yes.
Read more information about the computer science department. Okay? But I did not highlight read more information. I highlighted computer science department. All right, so that's how to do interlinking. And again, apart from the links that go outside, do you know that this your link? I don't know if this your link has internal link. Okay, it has one internal link.
Yes.
It has one internal link. Okay, so that is how to do interlinking. All right, both linking out and so on and so forth. Whether you're linking out or you're linking to another section or article on the platform, there's a need to use rich anchor tests. That is how Google is able to understand the things that people are searching for or reading on your blog. Okay, so there's something called block of anchor tests. Block of anchor tests. These are things you use regularly. Let's say you write about scholarships now. You will see that most of your anchor tests will be about scholarships, or schools. Do you understand? So it gives Google an idea of the content, what you're writing, the niche, what you are all about. Do you get?
Yes.
But when you're using here, check, click, or something like that, it is something generic. It has no niche. It has no nothing. It has no relationship with the link. And like I taught you in the last class, let your anchor text relate to the link you're sending people to. That is how Google is able to pass authority and understand that, yes, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy is not doing a guesswork. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, so the final thing is about your heading. That is your titles. I was in the office I think it was 2 days ago. I was in the office. I saw title that you used and I started laughing. I said, yeah. Hey, Mr. President, let me show you what I was talking about. See, when you say, look at this title, where is it? Okay, I don't know if you're the one that wrote this one, but I'll just use this one and show you. Okay, you're the one that wrote it.
Yes.
Vanier Canada Graduate School Scholarship, comma, apply. Share you see that is sort of incomplete. So if I were you and I want to use apply, I could do something like Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship -apply now.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes, surely.
But the proper thing to even do is to say something like Vanier Canada Graduate School Scholarship 2020. That is another way to even do it. It's another way to do it. I could also say something like apply for fully funded Vanier Canada Graduate Scholarship. That's enough.
Okay,
I could also,
changes.
you said?
That okay, but that changes it. It doesn't matter as long as
No. See, you can add suffix and prefixes to your title as long as your keyword is contained in the title.
okay.
So, please, can I come in a bit? When
Yes.
you're doing the SEO thing, you know, when you go down and then you're looking at what you have done wrong, they normally specify that you start your SEO title with
No.
that is
That
then you add
is what they
suffix.
say, but it's not a must that your title starts with your focus keyword.
Okay, because
I
most
am
times
now
I'm usually
telling
very
you.
careful.
I am now telling you.
Okay.
Sometimes, well, is it not under SEO analysis? Linda. Linda. You are talking about SEO analysis, right? Samson, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I
can hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay, so Linda, you're talking about SEO analysis, Abi?
Yes, I'm talking about it.
They will tell you to start your this thing, your title with the focus keyword, right?
Yes, yes.
Don't mind that. As long as your focus keyword is in the title, it's fine. You can tinker
Okay.
your title with suffixes and prefixes, but the focus keyword must be in the
Okay.
title. It's not a must that it
And
must
Because
be the title. For instance, now I will give you an example. Can you hear me?
yes, I
yeah,
can hear you.
So I could give you an example with this road scholarship. There's this scholarship that's ongoing. I don't know if he's still here. It's no longer here. But look at what I'm saying. Look at these 3 best computer science schools in Texas.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Do you know that the focus keyword here is computer science schools in Texas? That is the focus keyword. So
yes,
the 3 best there is just a preface. Latest ranking is also a preface.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the truth is that you don't have to condemn yourself to using or limit yourself to using what do you call it? Focus keyword in the beginning of the title. It must not be so. Just make sure that the focus keyword appears in the title. That is enough.
and sir, they also complain about the length in the SEO analysis.
Yes, I understand. I understand. But the length doesn't need to get that, like you don't have to pack a lot of things. Okay, so like if you look at which one has even long length. Okay, let's look at this. St. Hugh's College Open University Disabled Veteran Scholarship. I don't know what, let me check what the focus keyword is here. Let's see what the focus keyword. I haven't checked this content before now. Linda.
Yes.
This St. Hugh's College Open University Disabled Veteran Scholarship, does it have any search at all?
Yeah, it does.
This
I
long
think
word
just
now has
one. I think just 1 or 2.
Okay. What that means is that that should not be the focus keyword.
Okay.
So let's look at from this thing now. I have not done any research to know, like I do not have it offhand, but I want to look at disabled veterans scholarship.
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
So I'll check Ahrefs and see what I've got there. Okay, I think the keyword is actually veteran. Okay, scholarship for veterans. That's actually the keyword.
Okay.
Scholarship for veterans. Well, we're not reviewing this particular content tonight. So
Okay.
So it's fine. But what I was trying to say is, in terms of title, if they say the title is too long, okay,
Yes.
you can look at how to shorten it. But if there is no way to shorten it, go ahead and publish it. Do you understand it now?
Yes.
So if you
Yes.
use there's this scholarship. This, for example, if you use this now, if you use this, where is that scholarship? Okay, Vanier Canada Graduate School Scholarship apply. So if you use this now, you can even you can rearrange this title entirely to something like, because this title was given by somebody, I want to believe, and this is not a keyword. It's too unarranged to be a keyword. All right. So there's a possibility. This thing is not this ones I'm pointing out now are not your fault too. These ones are from the keywords I gave to you, which were not in order. Do you understand? So these ones are not your fault. But the ones inside posts, the ones I corrected earlier on in this discussion, are the things I want you to adopt. All right. But these ones are coming from the lumped up and sort of cumbersome keywords I had given to you earlier. But of course, going forward, we had agreed that we're going to be giving direct keywords to make things easier and faster, right? So I am saying, in terms of title, you can change this thing entirely. And once your focus keyword is inside your title, you can tinker with your title. Okay, it doesn't need to start the sentence. It doesn't need to start the title. So this Vanier Canada Graduate School Scholarship could become something like fully funded Vanier Scholarship. Huh? Or fully funded postgraduate, okay, sorry, fully funded Vanier postgraduate, because this is about graduate school, right?
Yes.
So I could say something like fully funded. That is if I check and I'm sure that the scholarship is fully funded. Okay, value of scholarship. Okay, so this thing is is $50,000 worth of scholarship for 3 years.
Yeah.
That should comfortably fund your master's program, right? So I could do something like fully funded Vanier postgraduate scholarship in Canada. In fact, let's just do a quick trial right now. Look at this. So I'll type Vanier postgraduate scholarship in Canada. So I could even start this by saying 50 Vanier postgraduate scholarship in Canada. I can use this suffix if I want. Apply now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Can you see the title I just confronted now?
Yes.
Okay, so I could also turn this thing by looking at the people that are eligible. All right. Look at the group. Okay, the group is this scholarship is target group is for Canadian students, right? Canadian students and foreign students, citizens, right?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Under target group, Samson, can you see it?
Yes.
So this thing is now for both Canadians and foreign students, which means that it's an international scholarship. Isn't that true?
Yes.
True.
So I could change the title and say Vanian Postgraduate Scholarship for International Students in 2020. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can tinker the title as much as I can, and as long as my focus keyword is contained in the title, that is fine enough. Now look at this place now. I'm now going to use, I don't know, let me check this thing on, let me check this on Ahrefs and be sure that nobody is searching for Vania postgraduate scholarship. You see how people waste time in blogging? Did you see what happened right now? Did you see what happened right now? I went on Ahrefs. I did a search with Vania postgraduate scholarship. Nobody is searching for it. I don't know if you got that point now.
Yeah, yes.
So if you spend your entire time writing about it, no matter how beautiful your article is, nobody is searching for it. It's as simple as that. Do you understand? So you will not have any distance. So now that I know that what people are searching for is Vania scholarship. So I could look at Vania scholarships. But the main thing that people are searching for is Vania scholarship. About 80, it has 80 searches in US monthly, but the major place is Canada. There's 1,000, over 1,000 searches every month. Then Pakistan, Brazil, United Kingdom, Australia. Okay? So I am going to look at my title now that I have a keyword. So I'm going to look at, remove this thing. I'll remove this postgraduate now. Vania. This thing I'm teaching you now is something you can do on your own blog. Oh. I'm just showing you what I would do if I'm the one doing this work now. But you won't have to do this because going forward, I'll be giving you direct keyword, so that if you're constructing your title, you will just insert the keyword. Do you understand?
Yes.
Like if I had given you this keyword now, this thing as keyword, Vania scholarship, you won't have to struggle this much. You just come here and say something like Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Okay? You can even remove this 50,000. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Apply now. I could also say something like Vania scholarship. The only thing that will be constant here is this Vania scholarship because it is my keyword, my focus keyword. That is the only thing that will be constant in this title. So I could also change it to something like 50,000 Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. 50,000 Vania scholarship for international students in 2020, right? I could also change it to something like Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Then I'll put something like bracket fully funded, bracket $50,000. Do you understand? I could also do something like fully funded Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Then I will remove the apply now. The essence of removing it is to make sure that the title is not too long. You understand it now? Yes. But the way it is now, the title is okay and it's not too long. Vania scholarship for international students in Canada. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Linda, can you hear me? Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, after doing this now, I am going to remember that my link is still the old link, right?
Yes.
This thing is for article I'm correcting, it's not for a new article, because the new article will carry my new the heading, that is the title. So I am going to change the link, that is the permanent link. I will change it to this particular Vanier Scholarship, because the permanent link before now was not carrying Vanier Scholarship, it was carrying Vanier something something something.
Yes.
You understand now? So I'll change the permanent link. Now my focus keyword is Vanier Scholarship. Right, so I will see how I can try to put it in some of these. I will see how to put it in some of that is inside my content. So look at this now.
Okay, look at do
what I'm
you
doing
are
now.
doing.
So the first line has changed to Vanier Scholarship for international students, sponsored by blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay. So I will also put this Vanier Scholarship. Remember that my focus keyword is Vanier Scholarship. Okay. So I will come down.
Can hear you, sir.
I will come down. Number of Vanier scholarships, right?
Yeah.
So I'll keep going down. The value of Vanier scholarship is so I'll okay, look at this. Eligibility for Vanier scholarships. Vanier scholarships. Okay?
Yeah.
So I could also just go down. How to apply for Vanier scholarships. Okay?
Yes.
So this is making sense, right?
Yes.
Okay. Linda.
Yes.
So look at this place you put link. This is what I was trying to teach Samson earlier.
It's me.
Yes. But it appears you two did not get it. We are saying that when you want to put hyperlink, there's a need to put anchor text that relates to the link.
A hyperlink, yes.
All right. So we need to put anchor text that relates to the link we are sending people to. So when you say please visit the official website of what? So we're going to say please visit the official Vanier Scholarship website.
Yeah.
Okay. So look at this now. I'm going to copy this. This your link is looking like a broken link. It's not alive. I have not checked it, but I think it's not alive. So I'll check it now. Like people cannot visit it.
Okay.
It's looking like something that, okay, it appears it's very much alive.
Oh, thank you. Thank God.
He's alive and working. So there's a need to put links that are actually opening, links that are alive and working, not links that nobody can visit, because the essence of this is for people to visit, and not just people, search engine. All right.
Yeah.
So look at this place now. We are saying please visit the official Vanier Scholarship website for more information, right?
Yes.
So what am I going to use as anchor text? I'm going to use official Vanier Scholarship website as anchor text. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it relates to what we're doing. So
yes.
that is a better anchor text than just picking out website.
Yeah.
So website of what? Okay?
Yes.
So I am going to remember that my focus keyword for this content, this thing I'm doing now is just how to edit content. Let's say I have a content now. How I'm going to edit it is what I'm doing right now. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Then I will go straight to look at SEO analysis is now showing us orange face. It's no longer happy. All right.
Yes.
So we are going to change the focus keyword to Vanilla Scholarship. Did you see how it turned to green? Why is it turning to green? Because we had done a lot of work with the keyword Vanilla Scholarship before we're even putting it here. So a lot of work had gone in. So we did the meta description, all right? So the meta description, we edit it to just put our focus keyword. Vanilla Scholarship is given by the Canadian government. It is what, blah, 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 blah. Then 3 years. Read. Well, this is not making sense, Linda. You're the one that wrote this thing. Read.
Not the one that wrote it.
I'm the one that wrote it.
Oh, interesting. Hi, Chief. My brother, the way you write your things these days, read more about how to benefit. How to apply here, or how to benefit from it. All right?
Yeah.
See, this thing we're doing, we're doing it for two people, search engine and human beings. Now, imagine if you had gone to somebody's website and they say, read about how to benefit. Or you get to see typo errors made in so many places in one article and certain it's a turn off. I don't know, but for me as a person, I don't like it. I don't take it. Even when I go to sites, that could be the only thing why I will not come back to your site again. I won't come back because I feel you're not serious with your business. If you have something that you're offering me, you should be able to, communicate in such a way that I will understand, in a way that I will like it. Because my presence on your website is the value I'm adding to your website, and I'm making you money, right? So there's a need for you to give me what is good. Do you understand? Now, there's something I want to show you guys here. Look at this place, SEO title. SEO title, can you see it?
Yes.
Samson said that sometimes they used to say that the SEO title is too long, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you see that thing and you don't want to edit your title again, you are tired of editing, just come to this place and remove this site title. Can you see my this thing?
Yes.
So once you click here, you can remove the site title. Did you see that thing changed back to, it turned to green? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Now let me do it again. This line now is red. Do you know why it's red? Because it is saying that the SEO title is too long. This thing is under meta description. Look at this place. This is SEO analysis, right?
Yeah.
It's saying that the SEO title is wider than the viewable limit. This is what you're talking about, Samson.
Yes. Yes.
Is it not?
It is.
So I am saying that when you have this kind of situation and you are tired of editing your title, you don't know how to shorten it any longer, just click on edit snippet, this edit snippet. Okay? When you click on edit snippet, the first thing you will see, before you even see a place for meta description, the first thing you will see is SEO title. And I'm saying you can remove, there are tests. You have title, page, separator. You look at site title, right?
Yes.
So if you look under this meta description area, you will see something I highlighted now. That is your SEO title. Pioneer Scholarship for International Students in Canada. Apply now. Now, after that apply now, you see Scholars Arena.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes, sir.
That thing is your site title. So whenever your SEO title is too long, now you don't know how to edit it again to accommodate it, just click on edit snippet and remove site title. Did you see something now?
Yes.
And if you remove site title, please remove the separator also. That thing that looks like hyphen.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the SEO title is now good. In fact, it is so good that we can even add something. You see this space now, we can even go and type something inside if we want to type anything. All right?
Okay. I'm sorry, I have a question. Sometimes this thing, no matter how you try, it keeps on being too long. So what if you just carry the SEO title as it is and just put it there? That's the focus keyword, and it shows the
It
green.
said
Is this still okay?
sometimes when you try what?
So sometimes I remove both the title and the separator, and it's still too long. Like
It's
I
still too
usually
long.
have
You
problems.
publish it like that.
Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes what I do is I remove everything and I just put the focus keyword there. Like I copy the focus keyword and I place it there.
In
Since
the
it's just
SEO title.
Yes. Is it wrong?
Well, it is almost akin to putting it this permanent link now.
Yes.
Is that not where you used to edit?
No. I just copy the focus keyword. That's what I use as the focus keyword and I put it there.
As
and
the
it shows me the
SEO
green.
title.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if push comes to shove, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. If push comes to shove, you can do that. But I will always recommend that you remove the title and of course
The separator.
yes, the separator.
Oh, okay.
See, remove the title and the separator. Hmm?
Yeah. Yes.
If the SEO title is still long, publish it.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Why?
Let's say this thing now is Vania Scholarship, is the focus keyword. Let's say use it as SEO title.
Yes.
Somebody may see it and jump it. Somebody may see something like fully funded. And because that is fully funded, that's why he's clicking on it.
Right, sure.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's say the title of this thing now is $50,000 Vania Scholarship in Canada. Let's say that is the title. And you have removed the site title. You have also removed the separator, but it's still long.
Yeah.
If you just copy Vania Scholarship and use as SEO title, many people may see it and jump. That 50,000 may be the only thing attracting the people that are clicking. Remember that when you're ranking for a keyword, you're not the only one ranking for it too. There are many people ranking for that keyword. Okay?
Yes.
The catchiness, how catchy your headline is what is going to attract people to click on it. That is why heading is very important. Even in marketing, for instance, it is better you spend, let's say you want to write a book now, and you have 30 days to write that book. It is better for you to spend 10 days writing the book and 20 days writing the title if you want it to sell. You will spend 20 days out of that 30 writing the title and rewriting the title of the book and the captions that you want to give it, because that is the first thing that will capture attention. That is the first thing that will capture anybody's attention. And if you're not able to grab attention, you cannot sell. As simple as that. Without attention, you can't sell. If your title is not able to grab attention, then nobody will click, even if you are ranking. So that is why you see somebody that is ranking number 3 for a keyword.
Yeah.
He will be receiving more traffic than the person that is ranking number 1 on that keyword. Why? Because his headline is more catchy than the person that is ranking for number 1 in number 1 position. It happens. It happens. Okay. Yeah. So please, when you want to publish, instead of using only the focus keyword as SEO title, simply remove the site title and the separator and publish it like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are not limited to that anyway. You are not limited to that. I will give you a classical example. If I were to publish this and it's giving me an issue, I will just copy Vania Scholarship for International Students in Canada. then I'll paste it there, but I will not include that apply now.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I usually
But
do most times.
what you said is I used to copy only the focus keyword.
No, like the SEO title, like the title I have in front of it.
Yeah, that will fly. That will fly. So let's say I have fully funded Vanier scholarship in Canada. Apply now. I could copy, and it's giving me, let's say it's giving me issues. But remember, I said that the first thing you will do before considering any of these options, the first thing you will do is to remove the site title and the separator. That's the first thing you will do. And if it's, you will consider these options only if it is still giving you worries.
Issues.
Okay? If it is still giving you issues, you can publish it like that. After removing the site title and the separator, if it's still giving issues, you can publish it like that. But if you want to go further, after removing those two, you can just copy the important parts and remove the suffix at the back and paste it as SEO title. So in this case now, I could copy something like 50,000 Vanier scholarship for international students in Canada, and I will remove that apply now. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, but if I have something like 50,000 Vanier scholarship for international students in Canada, apply now, and I remove site title and separator, and it's okay. I don't have to edit it again. That is fine. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
So in this case now, because I'm editing this thing, I'm going to also look at the image. What are they using as the alternative text? So my focus keyword goes as alternative text, right?
Yes.
All right, so I am done with this article now. There's something I want you guys to know too. At the end of all these things we have done now, it could just be one thing. Just one thing. Let's say this official Vanier scholarship website. This could be the only thing ranking on this article, like ranking very well. Do you get? So if we neglected that thing, it means that this article wouldn't rank. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is that we do not leave anything to chance. We do the things we're supposed to do. So that when you're done with all these things and they are okay, when I now do off-page SEO, that will also force it to rank. But if I'm doing off-page SEO and what you are doing on the inside, that is on-page SEO, is not okay, I'm just wasting my effort. So our efforts are complementary. The ones I do complement the ones you do to produce results. You get the point now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's why when we keep talking about headings, you may put like 10 headings in one article and one is ranking and bringing you traffic. That is what is very, very, very important. So please just look into some of these things. Let me recap. The first thing is to check your paragraphs. There is no point in having very long texts in one paragraph, like 10 lines, 8 lines, 7 lines, 6 lines. Look at this paragraph now. Applications can actually be done in one of the two ways. In one of two ways. The student can inform the Faculty of Graduate Studies, blah, 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 until this place, November 3rd of November 2020. Now, you will agree with me that it is not easy to read this paragraph. What if I had done this? What if I had done this? Is it easier now?
Yes.
Is it any easier? So that's that. And the next thing is something.
Yes, sir.
When you're typing, you used to type. You're in love with your space key. You're so much in love with it. You type it a lot. Like you tap it a lot. Look at this place now. There are double spaces in many of your content. Double spaces. Double spaces. So many double spaces. And again, typo, very many typo errors. Look at this. The first you remember. Imagine an American reading this thing now, like, oh no, oh God. Oh God, come on, man. So the first to remember, okay? If you had scanned through the content, you would have seen some of these things. They are not very difficult to note. They are very simple things. Like here now. Can you see? Target group. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Double space. Double space. Look at eligible field. Double space. Double space. Okay, so that's that. Okay, look at this first paragraph. This first paragraph you wrote now. Look at how it is. Now let me do something. Look at this. Does that make any better sense?
Yes.
It does. It makes reading your content a lot easier. A lot easier. People have a lot of things they do per day and they don't want to be provoked. So if they get on your website and you're provoking them with a lot of things, at the workout, not be only you the right content now, not be only you get websites. They'll find somewhere else and get whatever they want to get. So that's that. As a recap, you do indexing. After writing your content, please index. And to index means to paragraph and to check for typo errors. So when you're done with indexing, which means paragraphing and checking for typo errors, the second thing to do is to put your anchor links and anchor tests, and be sure that the links you're putting are links that people can visit, that the website you're putting is loading. If it's not loading, it's a broken link. And Google Hammer used to come very heavy on people. And if it comes, your website don't work out, no matter who you are. So you check that the links you're putting are not broken links and that the test you're using as anchor test relates to the link. It relates to the link. That it relates to the link. The test you're using as anchor test must relate. It must relate to the tests. All right. So when you're done with that, you look at your headings. I have not checked Linda's publication recently, but header 2 and header 3, I've shown something. Once you're done with header 2, anything under header 2 that is a subheading is header 3. Anything that is a subheading under header 3 is header 4. It's that simple. So when we said best computer science programs in Texas, and we mentioned Rice University, Texas University, those ones are under that header 2. Best computer science programs in Texas is header 2. All right. So Rice University is one of the best, so it is header 3. Texas University is one of the best, so it is also header 3. All right. So when you're done with your headers, you make sure you tag categories that are relevant. Okay. Then of course, one of the most important ones, your heading, your title needs to be something reasonable. Your title should be reasonable because that is what is going to attract clicks. Without it, nobody will click. So that's that for tonight. And Linda, I don't know if you want to say this, but I'll repeat it. I said I'll be writing keywords and the subheadings so that it will make your work easier for you because it appears you people are struggling with with that one. So whenever I'm doing research for keyword, I will include the keyword I guess that I want to become subheadings. Okay, but I also say
you know
that
why
you said
it was difficult for us was most times we have to figure out the particular keyword. Again, that's why it was really, yes, most times it's usually very easy, like trying to figure out, okay, what's the keyword, what's the unnecessary one you just added.
So which means that if I'm to send direct keywords, it will be a lot easier.
For instance, if you notice something like the community college you gave us, something like Bunker Hill Community College, Edmond Community College,
that
if you
is
notice,
right.
we incorporate a lot of keywords. When it
That
comes
is
to
right.
all
That
these
is very
fully
right.
funded scholarship for international students, we usually have problems there because we don't know they want to add and they want to leave. I just think that's the problem mainly. I don't know
Okay.
if Samson agrees with
So,
me. Yes.
well, I thank God that the keywords giving those issues are phasing out in the sense that we're getting done with them. All right.
Yes.
So in our next cycle, I don't know if your own has finished, but Samson's keywords are all gone. So in our next
mine,
cycle,
I think I just have 3. Yes.
okay, so the ones you have, please make sure you complete them this week, I beg, please.
Yeah, no, before I just have like 3 keywords to go.
Okay.
I will finish it, yes, tomorrow.
Okay. So the ones that will be coming will be direct, will be very direct. No additions. You are the one that will now put prefix. So for instance, if I send you best, okay, if I send you, let's use this Vanier scholarship. If I send you Vanier scholarship, you are the one that will now put prefix and say fully funded or 50,000 or whatever for international scholarships students or for whatever. You will now put prefix and suffix in your title, okay? But the keyword will go straight to the point to save you all the stress in the word, all right? And again, I said that whenever I'm going to be sending you, sometime like this new circle we are going to enter, if I'm sending you keyword, let's say in the next 3 to 4 days now, if I'm sending you new keyword, I will include some subheadings to give you an idea of what I want, so that when I begin to send you direct keywords, because of course after 4 days or so, I'll just be sending you keywords. You go and write. I want you to understand that apart from the keywords and the subheadings that I'll send to you, you will write your article normally the way you write it. Yeah. But you will integrate those subheadings inside the article, just like you would do if I had sent you this Vanier scholarship now. You know, you will write about the eligibility, targets, whatever, the courses that are eligible, how to apply. And you know, nobody is searching for that thing. I hope you know.
Yes.
Nobody is searching for it, but they are necessary. Okay. So in as much as we will write on the subheadings that people are also searching for, there's a need to also write on the necessaries. Okay. So you go about. That is why we usually do keyword research before we start writing. So that when you do keyword research before you start writing, you will copy out the ones you want to use as subheadings. So as you're writing, you naturally integrate them. But the article cannot just be about what people are searching for. It has to incorporate other necessary areas. So please, as you go on with the new articles that will come on board, please try to look at all these corrections that we have made tonight. And I'll also send you this video so that you can watch it and watch it, okay? So indexing, including paragraphing and typo errors, hyperlinks, that is backlinks, the ones that are going outside and the ones that are inside, they need to relate to the anchor text, okay? Then your headings need to be in order. The categories you're tagging need to be okay, and your heading, that is the title of your post, should be something that somebody can be willing, something that attracts somebody to click on it. So I talked about heading solely because of Samson. I saw where you wrote something like so and so scholarship apply. Okay, so it's not very appealing. And we also agreed that when you're doing SEO title under snippet, that you can first of all remove the site title and the separator. If it's giving you issues, after removing the site title and separator and it's still giving you issues, you can decide to publish it like that, or you can copy the vital parts of the title and use it as SEO title. That's all. That's all. Thank you so much for tonight. I look forward to better days. Enjoy your night, lady and gentlemen. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah,